Chargers probably go with at least 2 or 3 seniors in their starting lineup tonight. We'll see if they start all 4. And Gatlinburg-Pittman with a coaching change. Rasheed Moore, his first season. Rasheed played football and basketball here at Central a few years ago. His spouse is the head coach of the girls team. And Tim Trotter, the PA announcer, takes over down below.
And you are right, Central Chargers. Here's your starting lineup for the Highlanders.
Highlander starting for Gatlinburg-Pittman, a junior, Shiloh Longboy, who's kind of a short boy. Chad Stiles, a junior. Senior Carson Lane. Junior Micah Spear. And sophomore Wyatt Smith. And starting for the Chargers. At guard, junior Isaiah Farrar. At guard, junior James Thacker. In the post, senior Dalton Davis. A wing, junior Jordan Ledford. And in the post, senior Mac Thacker. So starting for Gatlinburg-Pittman, Longboy, Stiles, Lane, Spear, and Smith. And for the Chargers, Farrar, James Thacker, Dalton Davis, Jordan Ledford, and Mac Thacker. Chargers defeated Gatlinburg-Pittman's Lady Highlanders in the opener, 57-53. Held off a late, furious rally by the Lady Highlanders to win by 4. Tipping for Gatlinburg-Pittman, sophomore Wyatt Smith, and for the Chargers, it's senior James Thacker. Official blows his whistle, approaches the center circle, the ball is in the air, and we're underway, and it goes out of bounds. Ooh. And they're going to give it to the Chargers. So Dalton Davis will inbound to James Thacker in backcourt. Thacker gets a pick, drives down the right side of the lane, tries to feed it off to Mac Thacker on the left block. It's tipped out of bounds by Shiloh Longboy. And the Chargers going to inbound from the baseline. Jordan Ledford with the basketball. In the left corner to James Thacker. Skips it across Isaiah Farrar, right wing. Bounce pass in the paint, intended for Mac Thacker. Poked away and stolen by Longboy. Into front court it goes to Stiles. Stiles on the left wing. Feeds it down low to Wyatt Smith. A whistle. Well, as I said, it was a kick. And Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound from the baseline. 7:36 to go here in the opening quarter. No score. Lobbed into the left corner to Spear. Spear's guarded by Ledford. Spear turns, jumper. It's short, and Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound. Outlet pass to James Thacker. James Thacker, front court, left side. James backs out left wing. Passes it off right side to Mac Thacker. Rotates it over to Farrar. Farrar back to Mac Thacker in the right corner. Back out front it comes to Farrar. Jordan Ledford between the circles with the basketball. Right wing to Mac Thacker. Up top to Dalton Davis. Davis drives. Left hand, left side of the lane. Shot goes up. No good. He's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Chad Stiles with a Y. His first, team first. So Dalton Davis at the line to shoot 2. First free throw on its way. No good. James Thacker hugs him and says, "You can do this." Second free throw for Dalton. That one rattles out, no good. Missed them both. And Carson Lane with a rebound for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Longboy in the front court, it goes to Spear. Spear tries to go baseline, loses it out of bounds, turns it over to the Chargers. And we're scoreless, 1 minute, 4 seconds into the ball game. This will be the Chargers' third possession. And James Thacker will enter front court right side. Between the circles to Dalton Davis. Davis gives it back to Mac Thacker. Over to Farrar. Farrar between the circles. Right wing to Ledford. Ledford pull up in the paint. Floater is up and no good. And rebound will be secured by Faulkner, but he feeds it to Lane. Lane throws it out of bounds and turns it over. It'll be Charger basketball. 6:35 to go in the first quarter, no score. Chargers with the basketball. James Thacker with it, right elbow. Pulls it out front. James Thacker with it out front. Gets a pick from Mack. They switch. James pulls up from three. That one's off to the right, no good. And Faulkner pulls down the rebound. Up ahead behind the defense is Smith, and Smith lays it in. First bucket of the night goes to Gatlinburg-Pittman. They lead it 2-0 with 6:12 to go. Quickly the other way. Thacker has it stolen away by Longboy. Second steal of the night. Longboy down the lane, shot up, blocked out of bounds by Mac Thacker. So Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound beneath their bucket. Stiles will inbound. Over it goes left side to Faulkner, out front to Longboy, back over to Stiles, three-pointer up. Three-pointer rattles out, no good. Tipped around, Smith gets the rebound, and Smith puts it back in. So far in the early going, Gatlinburg-Pittman is owning the boards. And right now they own a 4-0 lead with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. James Thacker with the basketball out front, gets a pick from Mack. Dribbles over to the left wing. Left side, Ledford's open. Ledford pulls up, no, kicks it back over to Mac Thacker. Thacker's shot is up, no good. And Farrar comes down with the rebound. Farrar, three-pointer, bottom. Farrar to Ledford, back to Farrar, and Farrar drains the three. First, now James Thacker with a steal. Then has it poked away. Up in the front court it goes to Stiles. His shot's up, no good. Smith gets the rebound, puts it in, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Farrar, his first, team's first. So Wyatt Smith has 6 first quarter points, 2 boards, both of them on the offensive end. And Jack Murphy's going to check in for Dalton Davis. So Smith at the line for 1. It is no good. And Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. James Thacker with it out front. 4:56 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-3, Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. James Thacker kicks it in the left corner for Farrar. Left wing Thacker. Left block Murphy. Murphy works his way in. Shot up, it's no good. Ledford gets the offense. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get the rebound. Johns gets it. And they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Ledford. So Gatlinburg, now there's a discussion.
I thought Gatlinburg-Pittman's player was laying
Yeah,
on
he
the line.
pointed the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Pittman was laying on the sideline.
Yes. Good call.
So it's Charger basketball. Johns does not get the rebound. Ledford does. So Ledford the rebound. Ledford with the assist as he feeds it into Mac Thacker, who lays it in. Chargers within 1. Into front court it goes. Lane to Longboy. Longboy in the paint. Kicks it back out front to Faulkner. Faulkner pulls up the jumper and drains it. 2 points for Faulkner. 8-5. Gatlinburg-Pittman leads it. James Thacker enters front court left side. Lobs it over the head of Mac Thacker. Threw it out of bounds. That's a turnover, James Thacker.
And for the Highlanders, number 40, Kevin Burkett. For the Chargers, number 14, Brent Boatman.
So Boatman into the ball game for the Chargers. Faulkner to inbound, gets it in to Lane. Over it goes to Johns. Then the ball's knocked out of bounds up the left sideline. They're going to say it's off the Chargers, so Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound left sideline front court. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 8-5, Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. Longboy. Between the circles it goes to Faulkner. Three-pointer up, no good. And then Isaiah Farrar gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Carson Lane, his first, team second. 8-5, Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. Boatman with it out front, picks up his dribble, and then throws it away. but he's retrieved because Pittman couldn't handle it. So Boatman with it right wing, lost the basketball, picks it up, gives it off to Murphy. Murphy fouled, and the Chargers will inbound on the baseline. Fouls on Johns, his first, team's third. So 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Gatlinburg-Pittman on top 8-5. Chargers have the basketball. Ledford will inbound beneath the Charger bucket. In it goes to Murphy. Left corner to Farrar. Farrar tried to feed it back to Murphy and threw it away. Turnover Farrar. Inbounds. Pittman has it in backcourt. Trying to lob it up in the front court off of Farrar, but then it goes off Long Boy, so they turn it over. Central will get the ball back once more, down 3 with 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Boatman with it out front. Left wing it goes to Ledford. To Jack Murphy on the left block. Murphy kicks it back to Ledford. Three-pointer on its way. That's a bad air ball. Missed it badly. Long Boy gets the rebound. Into front court it goes. Layup for Faulkner, no good. Murphy pulls down the board. Murphy with 5 rebounds the other night in the Jamboree led the team in the 12-minute quarter, or 12-minute period. Wasn't really a quarter because they just played one. You can't have a fourth of one. I mean, if it's a fourth, why didn't you play the other 3, right? Boatman for 3, left side, that shot no good. And Long Boy pulls down the rebound. And a whistle and a foul in backcourt. Jordan Ledford gets a cheap one, his first, team second. Nate Austin checks in for Boatman. And Garrett King checks in for Ledford.
Number 21, Garrett King.
So Faulkner with it in backcourt to Stinnett. Stinnett in front court now, right wing. Stinnett tries to go baseline. Stops, pops, it doesn't drop. But we have offensive foul on Wyatt Smith on the rebound. That'll be a turnover. His first, team fourth. They're going to say he cleared out. So Chargers get the ball back down 3 now with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. I wouldn't mind them going to halves in high school basketball. That's what colleges do. James Thacker on the left wing. It might speed things up. Thacker, three-pointer. Rattles out, no good. Murphy pulls down the rebound and puts it in, and he's fouled. Big Jack Murphy with a rebound and the putback. He'll go to the line for 1. Chance to tie it. Foul's going to be on Grayson Lewis, his first, team 5th.
You know, you watch all these big guys, Central has over the years. All of them box out well. They do good on the offensive glass.
Free throw up, it's no good. Rebounded by Bohannon. Quickly in the front court, it goes to Lewis. Lewis picks up his dribble out front to Stinnett. Stinnett on the right wing. Stinnett tries to go baseline. He's cut off by Nate Austin. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass out on the right wing to Lewis, so he lost it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Lewis. He should have caught that. 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Central trailing 8-7, but they have the basketball. James Thacker enters front court. Lott Holly in the ball game for the Chargers. Garrett King. Jack Murphy in there. Thacker out front to Garrett King for 3. Bottom! He hits the first shot of his Charger career. From downtown, Central leads at 10-8. Pittman wants timeout. Back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM.
I'll tell you from experience, Garrett can shoot the gym out, I'm telling you.
I don't know why he didn't play till this year.
I don't either. If you
Who got the assist? James.
James.
Did you see Tim jump up?
Yeah.
Well, the Chargers take the lead.
Banner.
Chargers take the lead on the first shot of Garrett King's varsity Charger career as he drains a 3 off a pass from James Thacker. Now there's some confusion. Not sure what the confusion is.
They've been playing the wrong way.
What? What? No, they haven't been playing the wrong way.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
they're
have
saying.
been playing the wrong way the whole first half.
So they'll switch sides of the floor.
How did we end up going the wrong direction in the first place? We did play the whole first half on the wrong end, and I never even caught it. Holy smokes.
Should have just not changed it.
I don't know why it matters,
It
but we
doesn't
did.
matter.
We played most of the first quarter going the wrong direction, and I didn't even think about it. Until now, but now we're going to switch ends of the floor with 1:23 to go in the first quarter. Oh, well. So now Longboy with a basketball front court. Longboy. Over it goes to Smith. Smith on the right wing.
Now everybody thinks they're going the wrong
Gives
way.
it off to Eastbrook. Left wing it is to Boyd. Boyd puts up the shot and Bird drains the three. Eastbrook with the assist. And Gatlinburg-Pittman goes back out in front 11-10 with 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. James Thacker tries to feed it in. He throws it away. Stolen by Carson Lane. Longboy with it now in front court. Over in the left corner to Eastbrook. In the paint. Smith turns, shoot, misses. He's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two. That foul's going to be on Garrett King. His first, team's third. And so Wyatt Smith with 6 first quarter points will step to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw up and good. He missed 2 earlier. Hits that one. That extends the Pittman lead to 2. Second free throw on its way. It's good. 13-10 Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. James Thacker needs to settle down. He's turned it over a few times here in the first quarter. Hasn't scored yet. They'll come. James Thacker with it left elbow. Into the left corner it goes to Nate Austin. Austin working his way in. Out front to Garrett King. King threw it away. Tried to feed it down to Murphy. It's stolen by Longboy. Longboy in front court. Longboy to Smith. Smith turns, kicks it out front. Three-pointer for Lane. That one's no good. Rebound, fought for, and it's going to be out of bounds over to the Chargers. So James Thacker pushes into front court. Mid-court shot at the buzzer, no good. At the end of one, Gatlinburg-Pittman 13, Chargers 10 on 99.5 FM. Back in 60 seconds. Hey, won't you just go ahead and blow them out and quit making it exciting?
Station arrow goes to the Highlanders to begin the second quarter.
Gatlinburg-Pittman basketballs will begin the second quarter. They lead the Chargers 13-10. Wyatt Smith with it right wing, hands it off to Stennett. Stennett drives in, lays it in. Stennett's first bucket. It's a 5-point lead for Gatlinburg-Pittman. James Thacker with it front court, left wing. Off it goes right side to Holly. Bounce pass out front to James Thacker. Rasheed Moore knows what the Chargers run. So James Thacker drives, shot goes up, it's no good. Jack Murphy rebounds, put back no good, he's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Murphy 0 for 1 from the line. Fouls on Lane, his second, team 6th.
The line for the Chargers, Jack Murphy shooting 2.
So Murphy with 2 points, have a whistle. What's that? Okay, subs coming in. Farrar going to come in for Lott Holly. Mac Thacker's coming in for the shooter. What did they wipe one off?
They said one shot.
So they wiped one off on a. So they wiped off one of the shots, gave him one. I'm not sure why. Must have been some sort of lane violation. And so that makes it 15-11. Ball comes in to Wyatt Smith. There's going to be a turnover off the press. Garrett King with the steal. James Thacker with it out front. Thacker, left elbow, picks up his dribble. Feeds it to Austin. Down low to Garrett King who lays it in. Austin with the assist. Garrett King with his 5th point of the first quarter, and the Chargers are within 2. Sidney with it in backcourt. Up it goes ahead to Styles. Styles bounce pass right wing to Sidney in front court. Back to Styles. Long 3. Bottom. Stinnett with the assist. Styles with a 3-pointer. It's 18-13. Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. 6:44 to go in the half. James Thacker with it between the circles. Off left wing to Austin. Austin drives. Bounces it out to Garrett King. Kicks it back out front to James Thacker. Thacker to King in the paint. Poked away. Going to be Charger basketball. Styles came from behind. Poked it away. Goes out of bounds along the baseline. The Chargers going to inbound it there. Jordan Ledford checks back into the ball game. Nate Austin goes to the sidelines. So Ledford out front to Garrett King. King, free throw line, kicks it out to Mac Thacker, over to Ledford. Ledford working on Styles. Ledford working his way in. Puts up the runner. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. I don't know if it was a great shot, but he got him to the free throw line. 2nd foul on Styles. 7th team foul on Pittman. The bonus is a bonus. Only the regular bonus. So Ledford at the line shooting 2. Chargers have struggled from the line so far. Ledford hits that one. His first points of the night pour the Chargers within 4 with 6:19 to go in the half. Ledford's 2nd free throw is no good. And coming down the rebound is Faulkner. Then we have a whistle.
It's a late whistle.
And a foul on James Thacker. His first, team 4th. So Pittman inbounds from the baseline. Long boy with it in backcourt, pushes it into front court. Long boy down the lane. Long boy misses the shot, and the rebound goes out of bounds off Carson Lane. It'll be Charger basketball. Chargers down 4, 6:10 to go in the half. They have the basketball. James Thacker enters front court, right of the circle. Thacker dribbles over left side. Gets a pick from Mack at the top of the key. James steps back, shoots the 3, bottom. 3-pointer for James Thacker. That pulls the Chargers within 1. Faulkner. Up ahead it goes to midcourt to Burkett. Over to Long Boy. Down in the lane it goes to Lane. Lane shot blocked. And Mac Thacker comes out there with the basketball. Over to James Thacker. Left wing to Jordan Ledford. Out front to Mac Thacker. Mac over to James, right side. James gets the pick. Shoots the 3. That one rattles out, no good. Jordan Ledford to get the offensive board. Out front it goes to Farrar. Over to James Thacker left side, back over to Jordan Ledford right wing. Tried to feed it in to Dalton Davis. Davis, I guess he keeps his dribble. Kicks over in the right corner to Farrar. Right wing to Ledford. Ledford tried to feed it in there to Davis and threw it away. Stolen by Burkett. Up ahead in the front court. Lane with it on the right block. Kicks it back out front. 3-pointer for Styles. That one's no good. Burkett gets the rebound. Nobody on him and lays it in. So Burkett with a bucket, and it's 20-17. Pittman. 4:43 to go in the half. James Thacker out front over to Mack. Mack tries to go down the right side of the lane, pulls up the free throw line, lobs it over left side. James Thacker for 3. That one's no good. And coming down the rebound is Long Boy. Long Boy in front court. Bounce pass up at Styles off the glass and in. Long Boy with the assist. Styles with the bucket. He has 5. And Pittman back out in front by 5 with 4:18 to go in the first half. James Thacker picks up his dribble. Out front it goes to Mack. Back over to James left side. Isaiah Farrar with it out front. Farrar throws it away. The pass to nowhere. It sails into the front row. So Pittman a chance to build on the 5-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the half. Faulkner with it in backcourt. Cross it goes to Johns. Johns on the left wing to Longboy. Back out front it goes to Faulkner. Faulkner drives in the paint. Pulls up. Shot is up. It's no good. Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound. Hands it off to James Thacker. James in front court. James down the lane. Off the glass and good. 5 points for James Thacker in the first half. And the Central trails it by 3 now with 3:32 to go in the half. In front court, Stennett. Stennett drives all the way in and lays it in. Beat his man. Nobody rotated over to help, and they're back up by 5. James Thacker in front court to Farrar. Back out front to Thacker. Swings it over to Murphy. Left wing Ledford. Down on the left block. Tried to get it to Mac Thacker. He's fouled from behind by Wyatt Smith. And that'll put Thacker to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Second foul on Smith. 8th foul against Gatlinburg-Pittman. And Mac Thacker will make his first trip to the free throw line tonight to shoot 1-1. Chargers 2 for 7 from the line. They trail by 5, and Doug Armstrong wants timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 99.5 FM. I can't find the ball game on my remote guide.
ESPN2.
It's not on ESPN2. Welcome back to the Roundhouse. Chargers trail 24-19 to Gatlinburg-Pittman, but Mac Thacker's at the line to shoot to shoot 1-1 with 3:14 to go in the half. Free throw should be 1-1. Free throw good. It is. Pulls the Chargers within 4. Second one is no good. Jack Murphy with a rebound. Put back is no good. And then coming down with a rebound is Fortner of Gatlinburg-Pittman. Longboy pushes it into front court. Over it goes to Faulkner. Faulkner tries to feed it down low, but it's deflected out of bounds by the Chargers. You're correct, Wesley Bunkle. It is on ESPN2, but my guide wasn't working earlier. I don't know what time it was looking at, but it wasn't looking at today. So Longboy inbounds to Faulkner, left wing. Over it goes right side to Stennett. Stennett threw it behind Johns. That was a pass to nowhere. And Chargers will get the ball back down 4 with 2:53 to go in the half. Gatlinburg-Pittman 24. Central 20. James Thacker with the basketball out front. Chargers scored 24 in the Jamboree in 12 minutes. They've got 20 tonight in about 14 minutes. That ball's out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover on the Chargers. Garrett King passed. Bad pass. It'll be Gatlinburg-Pittman basketball. Right elbow it goes to Fortner. Back out front to Longboy. Left wing to Stennett. Skips it across to Lane. Lane puts up the three-pointer. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Tipped out front, though. Longboy gets the rebound. The Chargers would rather tip it than grab it with 2 hands. Stennett's runner is no good. And Garrett King gets the backside rebound. Farrar with it out front. Off it goes right wing to Mac Thacker. Skip across to James Thacker. 2:07 to go in the half. Central down 4. Mac Thacker with it out front. No look pass inside. Jack Murphy can't handle it, and Stennett comes out there with the basketball. Stennett drives, goes baseline, shot up no good. Mac Thacker pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. Outlet over to James. James enters front court left side. James Thacker with it, still dribbling with it left wing. Still with it, kicks it out front to Mac Thacker. Mac from 3. That one is no good. And Fortner pulls down the rebound. Jump ball as Garrett King ties it up. The Chargers will keep possession. So nice hustle there by Garrett King. And Central will keep the basketball with 1:38 to go in the half. Gatlinburg-Pittman up 24-20 over the Chargers. Mac Thacker will inbound from the baseline, just outside the lane. Mac throws it away. Tried to lob it to Murphy, it's stolen away. Micah Spear all the way to the other end, lays it in. Spear with a steal, his first bucket of the night, and that'll extend the Gatlinburg-Pittman lead to 6 with 1:26 to go in the half. James Thacker, runner in the lane, it rattles out no good, gets his own rebound. James works his way in, kicks it out to Mac Thacker. Mac down the left side of the lane, lays it in. So James Thacker gets the offensive rebound, Mac Thacker gets the bucket. 5 for Mac. Central within 4 with 1:05 to go in the half. Lane with it, left corner. Spear kicks it out front to Longboy. Longboy down the lane. Longboy fouled. Is it going to be on the floor or is it going to be on the shot? Foul's on Farrar. They're going to say it's on the shot, so Longboy will go to the line to shoot 2. That's the second Farrar 5th team foul against the Chargers. Longboy's first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one is up and no good. It has not been a free throw shooting session tonight. Darius Carden set to come into the ball game. So Carden enters for Farrar. Longboy misses them both, and Thacker comes down with a rebound. Mac Thacker, that is. James with it out front now in front court. James guarded closely by Longboy. Passes it over to Jack Murphy. Murphy hands it off out front to Mac Thacker. Mac Thacker to Garrett King. The backdoor pass to Jack Murphy. Shot up no good. Rebound pulled down by Spear. Stennett with it front court. In the paint it goes to Burkett. Burkett into the corner to Stennett. Out front it goes to Longboy. Longboy left wing to Spear. Spear tries to go baseline. Has his shot blocked out of bounds by Garrett King. So Gatlinburg-Pittman will inbound with 20.5 seconds to go in the half. They lead 26-22. From their baseline, Longboy to inbound. Lobs it out front, stolen by James Thacker. So Longboy with a turnover, James Thacker to the other end. Cross pass to Carden. They're going to say Carden traveled with it. So Carden shuffled his feet before he got the shot off. So Carden gets the turnover. Darius Carden. So Gatlinburg-Pittman will get the ball back with 14.1 seconds in the half. They lead by 4. So they're going to play for the final shot. Stennett with it out front. Stennett, 5 seconds on the clock. Stennett in the paint. Shot up, no good. Mac Thacker with a rebound, 1 second, and that'll be the halftime score. Gatlinburg-Pittman leads the Chargers 26-22 at the half. We'll take a break, come back with our Meet the Charger halftime segment. This is the Central High School basketball on WYGO Sports. Know the score.
James Thacker with 5. Garrett King with 5. Jordan Ledford with 1. Mac Thacker with 5. Jack Murphy with 3 for a total of 22-26.
Hello, Longboy didn't score. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 2 turnovers. Grayson Lewis with 1 turnover. Ethan Eastbrook had 1 assist. Ethan Stennett with 4 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover. Chad Stiles had 5 points. Aaron Johns played, no stats. Trayvon Faulkner, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Carson Lane had 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 turnover. Corey Bohannon had 1 turnover and 1 rebound. Micah Spear, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 turnover. Wyatt Smith led Gatlinburg-Pittman with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Wes Fortner with 2 rebounds. And Kevin Burkett, 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. For the Chargers, Isaiah Farrar, 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers. Darius Carden had 1 turnover. James Thacker, 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, 4 turnovers. Dalton Davis had 1 block shot. Brent Boatman played, no stats. Nate Austin played, 1 assist. Garrett King, 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 turnovers, 1 block shot. Jordan Ledford, 1 point, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover. Mac Thacker, 5 points, 6 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks. Jack Murphy, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of those on the offensive end, 1 turnover. Halftime score, Gatlinburg-Pittman 26, Chargers 22. We'll take a 90-second break, be back for your second half. Listen to Central High School basketball on 99.5 FM. We'll take a 90-second break. You're listening to Central High School basketball on 99.5 FM. Go 60 more seconds after this one. Okay, that sounds good. be Gatlinburg-Pittman basketball to begin the third quarter. They hold a 4-point lead over the Chargers. On the floor for Central to start the second half, the starting five of James and Mac Thacker, Dalton Davis, Jordan Ledford, and Isaiah Farrar. Inbounds it goes to Longboy. Longboy. Right wing with the basketball. Guarded by Farrar. Bounce pass, tried to get it to Spear. He finally controls it. On the left block, into the paint. Shot is up, it's no good. Loose basketball, and Farrar come out there with it. Into front court it goes to James Thacker. Thacker tried to feed it in to Dalton Davis, and the Chargers got bailed out of that one. Carson Lane commits the personal foul. He's third. First of the second half against Gatlinburg-Pittman, so now the Chargers are going to inbound from their baseline beneath their bucket. Checking in for Pittman is Trayvon Faulkner. Lane goes to the sideline with 3 fouls. Ledford into Mike Thacker. Shot up, no good. Dalton Davis with the offensive rebound. He's fouled. And the Chargers will inbound again from the baseline, I believe. I don't think it's shooting. Spears first. Pittman second, and he is shooting. So Dalton Davis goes back to the line to shoot 2. He missed 2 in the first half. This one's up and no good. Second free throw for Dalton Davis. Hit that one. First point of the night for Dalton. That'll pull the Chargers within 3 at 26-23 with 7:28 to go in the third quarter. So Stinnett in there for Spear for Gatlinburg-Pittman. Stiles puts up the three-pointer left side. That one rattles out. Mac Thacker pulls down his rebound. Outlet pass to Farrar. Farrar in front court up ahead to Dalton Davis, who lays it in. Farrar with the assist. Dalton Davis 3 points here in the second half. The Chargers are pulled within 1 with 7:07 to go in the third quarter. Longboy lobs it down low to Smith, who's fouled and scores. Longboy with the assist, Smith with the bucket. He'll go to the line for a 1. Mac Thacker commits his first foul of the night and the first foul on the Chargers in the second half. That bucket puts Gatlinburg-Pittman back out by 3 and a chance to go up by 4. If Smith can make this free throw, he hit 2 in the first half. So Smith now in double figures. Makes the free throw, he has 11. And Gatlinburg-Pittman's lead back out to 4 at 29-25. 7 minutes to go in the third. Mac Thacker with it in the paint. Mac turns, shoots, misses. Dalton Davis rebounds. His putback is no good. And Faulkner comes out there with the basketball, and he's fouled by Jordan Ledford. That's Ledford's second, team second. So it's Gatlinburg-Pittman basketball. Longboy in front court with it. Out front it goes to Stiles. Stiles pulls up, jumper, no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Stinnett. And then we have a bucket as they give it over to Longboy. Longboy's first bucket of the night. Mac Thacker to Ledford, skips it across to Farrar. Farrar right wing, feeds it into Dalton Davis. Davis in the paint, turnaround jumper. That's no good. And ball goes out of bounds, back over to Gatlinburg-Pittman. So Pittman up 6 with the basketball. 6:07 to go in the third quarter. So Longboy in front court with the basketball. Dribbles over to the right wing. Up top it goes to Stinnett. Back over to Faulkner. Faulkner at the free throw line now. Tries to feed it down to Smith and throw it away. Pass a little bit too hard for Smith. So the Chargers get the ball back down 6 with 5:50 to go in the third quarter. 31-25, Gatlinburg-Pittman on top. James Thacker pushes it into front court. It's been a slow pace tonight. Thacker to Murphy, baseline jumper is no good. Rebound battled for, and Trayvon Faulkner comes out with it. Into front court to Longboy. Longboy tries to feed it down the left side of the lane. Jack Murphy defends the pass, and it's going to go off Murphy out of bounds. And Pittman will inbound baseline in the corner. Longboy tries to lob it in the paint. Jack Murphy steals it. Now James Thacker enters front court with the basketball. Passes over right wing to Ledford. Ledford drives in. Ledford goes baseline. Shot is up, no good, and it's off James Thacker out of bounds. It'll be Pittman basketball. The Chargers trail by 6 with 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Longboy with it out front. Longboy between the circles. Over on the right wing. Longboy tries to slash in. He's fouled on the floor by Isaiah Farrar, and that's Farrar's third. Team's third. So Longboy to inbound from the baseline. Bounce pass in to Stinnett. Up top it goes to Faulkner. Three-pointer on its way. That one is no good. Rebound pulled down by Smith. And then Smith turns it over to Farrar. Up ahead to Ledford. And Ledford's shot's blocked out of bounds by Stinnett. So Pittman still with a lead with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Garrett King's going to enter for Jordan Ledford. So Mac Thacker to inbound. Out front it goes to Garrett King. King back over to the center circle to James Thacker. James Thacker with it, directing traffic. Gets the pick from Mack. No roll. Another pick from Murphy. Three-pointer for James Thacker. Bottom. James Thacker's first bucket of the second half is a three. That pulls the Chargers within 3 with 4:27 to go in the third quarter. 8 points for James. Stinnett with it right wing. Up top, Styles for 3. That one rattles out no good, and James Thacker pulls down the rebound. He's going to push it into front court. Down the lane. Shot is blocked. Longboy comes out with the basketball. Pull-up jumper is good for Longboy. That's 4 for Longboy. It's a 5-point lead. Now Jack Murphy tries to go baseline. Shot is up, it's no good. Offensive rebound, James Thacker, he's fouled on the putback, and he'll go to the line for one. As he makes the bucket and hits in his foul. Longboy's first foul, team's third of the second half. James Thacker now with 10 points at the line for one. He has 5 here in the third quarter. Chargers now down by 3. At 33-30 with 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Nate Austin going to check in for Mac Thacker. Lott Holly out there as well. So on the floor for the Chargers, you have Jack Murphy, Garrett King, James Thacker, Lott Holly, and Nate Austin. Thacker's free throw's good. So 11 points for James Thacker, and the Chargers have pulled within 2 at 33-31. Burkett with it, kicks it out to Faulkner. Faulkner pulls up right side of the lane, bottom. 6:40 to go in the ball game. Stinnett with it out front. Bounce pass over. It goes to Wyatt Smith. Backdoor pass goes to Mac Thacker as the cutter didn't cut. And the Chargers have the basketball up 5 with 6:28 to go. James Thacker in the paint. Garrett King all alone, bottom. 13 for Garrett King. Chargers are up 7, and Gatlinburg-Pittman wants timeout. Former Charger Rasheed Moore, the head coach, calls timeout back in 60 seconds on 99.5 FM. 9-1 run to open up the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's Bohannon to Stiles. Over to Stinnett. Back out front to Stiles. Left wing goes to Bohannon. Three-pointer for Bohannon. That one rattles out. It's no good. Wyatt Smith gets the offensive rebound. Shots up, no good. And Jack Murphy comes down with the rebound. Then there's a whistle and a foul in backcourt, and it's going to be free throws. Fouls on Faulkner, his second. Team's 8th. And Garrett King will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1 rather. King 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's tied for the team lead in scoring so far in the ballgame with 13. Free throw up, it's good. 14 points for Garrett King. And Chargers are now up 8 with 6 minutes to go. County court clerk and his mother, Melinda, sitting just a few feet away from me. King missed the second. Charger lead remains at 8, but Jordan Ledford steals the basketball as Johns turns it over. And Central with the ball up 8 with 5:50 to go. James Thacker with it out front to Garrett King. Let him work off the glass. Shot up, no good. Loose basketball. Jack Murphy has it. He puts it in the hoop. Mac Thacker ripped it away from Spear. Garrett King came up. Mac Thacker came. Jack Murphy came up with it and put it in the hoop. So many bigs out there, I can't figure out who's who. The Chargers are up 10 now. Murphy was 7. Ball goes out of bounds off the Chargers, so now Pittman going to inbound the left sideline front court. Faulkner gets it in the backcourt to Shiloh Longboy. What a name. I like that name. Shiloh Longboy. So out front, the handoff to Eastbrook. His three-pointer goes up. It's no good. Mac Thacker chases down the rebound. They're going to say he stepped on the baseline, however. So Pittman will keep the basketball. Could have got away with it. Could have been called for a foul, too. So he had that arm extended. So ball in to Faulkner, hands it off to Longboy. Longboy, loose basketball, picked up down in the paint by Faulkner, who put the shot up. He's fouled. Foul's going to be on Garrett King. That's his 3rd, team's 7th. So Faulkner at the line to shoot 1, or shoot 2 rather. Free throw up, and it's no good. Second free throw for Faulkner. Hits that one. His first point of the night. And that pulls Pittman within 9. So Charger lead 52-43 with 5 minutes to go. James Thacker with the basketball. Out front right side. James. Over it goes to Murphy. Murphy drives. Murphy up, left hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by Faulkner. And he'll bring it into front court. Trying to cut into the Chargers' 9-point lead. Faulkner drives, shot is up, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And I think Garrett King got a shoulder in the face or something there. Fouls on Murphy, that's his first, team 8th. Faulkner at the line shooting 2, he missed 2 earlier. 4:38 to go, Chargers up 9. Faulkner's first free throw was good. So they've whittled it down to 8. So Stiles and Lane check into the game. Spear set to come in for Faulkner. We're going with multiple exchanges. It's like Smith's going to come back in too if he hits this free throw. Faulkner misses that one, so Garrett King pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. Chargers up 8, 4:34 to go in the ball game. James Thacker with it out front. James drives, tries to feed it over to Garrett King and turned it over. And Stiles stole it, and then Ledford commits the foul on the loose. Oh, nope. James Thacker commits the foul on the loose ball, his third, team's ninth. And so now an 8-point lead, you're allowing your opponent to walk the length of the court and shoot free throws. And that's Fortner, who was 1 of 2 last time. This one's a 1-and-1. He missed the front end last time. 4:24 to go in the ball game. Central up 52-44. Gatlinburg-Pittman's Wes Fortner at the line for 1+. Free throw on its way. He makes it. So now it's a 7-point lead. Chargers led by 10. Now, that free throw is no good. Ball is knocked around. They're going to say it went off the Chargers. I'm not sure. But they're going to keep the basketball. Chance to cut into this lead, get it down possibly as low as 3 with 4:21 to go. Out front it goes to Lane. Now to Stiles. Stiles tries to drive, puts up a runner. It's a wild shot, no good. Tipped around, loose ball. Chased down by Garrett King with a rebound. Garrett King over to Ledford. Ledford in backcourt with it. Ledford still with it. Works his way into front court. Picks up the basketball, and then Doug Armstrong wants timeout. We'll take a break. Chargers lead at 52-45 with 3:57 remaining, back in 30 seconds. On 99.5 FM. 30 seconds. Charger basketball, 3:57 to go in the ball game. They lead 52-45. Jordan Ledford inbound left sideline front court. On the floor for the Chargers, Ledford, Mike Thacker, James Thacker, Garrett King, Jack Murphy. Ledford gets it into Garrett King, left side. Feeds it to Murphy, left block. Murphy works his way in the paint. Baseline, shot up. It's good! 9 for Murphy. Chargers are up 9. Quickly the other way. Lane loses the basketball. Wyatt Smith picks it up. Then we have Wyatt Smith with a travel as he was on the floor and stood up with it. Smith's turned it over 3 times here in the second half. Chargers up 9, 3:37 to go in the ball game. They have the basketball. James Thacker with it left side, front court. Mike Thacker coming to set the pick. They switch. James Thacker works by Spear and throws it over to Mike Thacker. Mike Thacker goes in the paint, into the corner to Garrett King. Garrett King tries to go baseline. Feeds it into Jack Murphy. Over it goes, right block to Jordan Ledford. It's up, it's good, he's fouled. Murphy gets the assist. Ledford gets the bucket. And he's at the line to shoot 1. Fouls on Spear, his third, team 9th. So Ledford only with 3 points, but he's at the line now for a big free throw. Chargers lead back up to 9. Excuse me, up to 11 now. A chance to make it 12, their biggest lead. Hits the free throw, it is 12. And the Chargers have their biggest lead of the night. 57-45, it comes with 3:10 to go. Central's trailed since the first quarter until they went on a run to start the fourth quarter. They're going baseline, shot up and good, and he's fouled. That's Carson Lane. His first bucket of the night was a baseline move in which he scored and gets the and one. Garrett King whistled for his 4th. That's the team's 10th. So double bonus for the rest of the way for both teams. Lane misses the free throw. King gets the rebound. So James Thacker with the basketball front court for the Chargers. 2:55 to go. Murphy with it, right block. Spins in the lane. Shot goes up, no good. Stinnett pulls down the rebound. Might want to work some clock, guys. We're up 10. Stinnett with it, left corner. Out front it goes to Lane. Grayson Lewis, three-pointer. That one's no good. Faulkner's tip is no good. Gets another rebound. Shot up, no, and it's good. So Faulkner with 2 offensive boards and gets a bucket out of it. He has 7. And the Charger lead down to 8 quickly, as they were up 12, and it's quickly down to 8 with 2:21 to go. Now they're going to run a little clock. James Thacker with it out front. James Thacker in the paint. Out front it goes to Mac Thacker. Going to run some clock, makes sense, you're up 8. Mac Thacker threw it away. Loose ball. Mac Thacker with a turnover. Steal goes to Lewis. Stinnett into the corner. Lewis for 3. Shot no good. And Jordan Ledford pulls down the rebound for the Chargers. So Ledford got the rebound. James the basketball front court. 1:47 to go. Chargers up 8. Over it goes to Jack Murphy. Murphy, he drives. Murphy puts up the shot. It's no good. Garrett King gets the offensive rebound. He's fouled on the floor, I believe. And he'll shoot 2. King's free throw was no good.
Number 32, Wyatt Smith, and number 2, Ethan Estabrook.
So King 3 for 6 from the free throw line, if I'm counting it right. This one's up. It's no good. Wait, lane violation on Pittman, so that one didn't count, like it didn't happen. And King misses it again. Tipped out front. James Thacker gets the offensive board. And a whistle. Ball goes out of bounds off Gatlinburg-Pittman. Chargers will keep the basketball down up 8. Didn't make everybody jump out of their seat. Up 8 with 1:28 to go. King checks out. So Ledford to inbound. Ledford lobs it in to Mac Thacker at the center circle. Mac Thacker back over to Ledford. Ledford puts it on the floor. Ledford still with it on the floor. Ledford drives over to Jack Murphy. Murphy scores, and he's fouled. Ledford with the assist. Murphy with the bucket. He's in double figures with 11. Murphy at the line. Chargers up 10 with 1:17 to go. Jack Murphy's free throw is good. 3-point play for Murphy. He has 12. And Chargers are now up 11 with 1:15 to go in the ballgame. Stinnett with it right wing. In the paint to Smith. Smith off the glass. Shot's no good. Tipped around, and it's going to be Gatlinburg-Pittman basketball. 11. Stinnett lobs it into the paint to Smith. Smith shots up. No good, but he's fouled by Jack Murphy, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second foul on Murphy. Team's on. So Smith at the line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. Second free throw on its way. It's good.
Shooting 2.
Point lead for the Chargers. They've led by 12 here in the fourth. And then James Thacker dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Turnover, James. In it comes. Three-pointer. That one's no good. They get the offensive board though to Lewis. Lewis puts up the shot. It's no good. And Ledford secures the rebound in backcourt. Gives it up to James Thacker. In the front court. Almost stolen. with the basketball, a whistle.